Yes, yes, yes. Hello everyone. This is my first tutorial, and I am strictly a Ninja guy. Yeah. My name is H.O.T Creations, and I'll be taking you through CorelDraw. It feels good as a Nigerian graphic designer seeing another graphic designer in Nigeria using what you see every day to teach you. Now I am going to be showing you how I did this. This is not a promotion for Abiodun Akigbe anyway. This is one of the graphics that I did for Abiodun. So I'm going to show you how this is done. It's very easy, no big deal about it. So this is CorelDraw 15. I'm making the CorelDraw 15. You can use any version of CorelDraw from 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, anyone that you want, but I just prefer using Corel 15 because of the stability. It's a very, very, very stable version. So enough of the talk, let's go into action. Now this picture you are seeing here has been cropped via using Adobe Photoshop. So I use CorelDraw and Adobe Photoshop. So I actually based Photoshop using editing pictures to crop, to color grade, to change looks. I use Photoshop. So when it comes to arrangements, creating what you have in your head, I make use of CorelDraw. So I'm going to show you how this is done. It is very, very, very easy. You don't have to be scared. And graphic design is just about you unleashing what you have foreseen in your head on the screen. So we are going to start from the box. You take your rectangle tool, you draw your box, so after that you find the color in which you want to use. So we can choose any color from the color bar or the color palette here. Mine is down here. In some cases you might have two here beside there, two here. One is CMYK, one is RGB. So the difference between CMYK and RGB is very simple. CMYK consists of cyan, magenta, yellow and black. So this is mainly used for let me say industrial printers, when you want to use like a 201 machine or a COD machine or a Speedmaster machine for your production or for your color separation. You use CMYK for your colors. But when you are printing digital, when you're using digital printers that print like flex banners, stickers, direct image, which we can call DI, we use RGB. So it all depends on the kind of machine that you think your client will want to use to print the product or the design. So I used RGB because mostly it's going to be banner, so I use RGB. So start from picking up the color, you shape, then you remove your outline. I do that at first because I like my work looking good from scratch. So for you to remove your outline, you will right click on your on this option here. You right click, see your outline is off. Let me zoom in for you to see. You right click, you see the outline here. So when you right click, it's off. So in CorelDraw, left click will give you the color, while will give you fill color, while right clicking will give you the outline color. So I undo it using Ctrl Z to go back to my color. So I press F4, that's the full screen, to see clearly, and I zoom to. So we are done with the box, which is where all the design is going to sit on. So as you can see, this is very simple. So I'll just do it from scratch. So we take it one after the other. We are going for this box 1 2 3 4 5 6. So you use your ellipse tool, you draw your circle. You can press your control button for you to have a perfect circle. So you drop it after that. So you click on white, you left click on white to give it a fill color, and you right click on no fill for you to have no outline color. So you can reduce the size. When you're trying to reduce a size, don't use this side. This is going to stretch it. Neither do you use this side, it's going to stretch it. But when you're trying to increase and decrease, you use this. Is that you use the right bottom or the left bottom. You see, you increase, it gives you the perfect shape, and you decrease it to give you the perfect shape. So the white is, we've done the circle. For you to be sure of the size, you can just reduce a little. Then we have to arrange it again. So we have how many? 1 2 3 4. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6. We have 6. So you can duplicate. Yeah, you must be wondering how I duplicate. I did not use Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V, or neither do I use Ctrl+D. Duplicating, you can duplicate in 3 ways. You can use your Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, copy and paste, which is normal way. You can use your Ctrl+D, which is the normal duplicate. You see, when you use Ctrl+D, it won't be able to, it won't arrange it the way you want it to scatter it. So you will have to be doing the arrangement again. So what you can do is just to click on it, left click and drag down to the position, and at the same time don't remove your hand from your left mouse button. Keep holding till you press the right mouse button. So immediately you press the right mouse button, you are going to see something like this. A plus is on it already. So then you release. You release both ends. So after that, you can now Ctrl R to repeat the process. I hope you get that. We have 1 2 3 4 5. So we need one more. Ctrl R to make it 6. So we are done with this. So we need it to be aligned. I'm not sure it is. So we can just select all and press L. Okay, L. I think it's now lighted. So we have 4 here. 1 2 3 4. So to make it fast, we can just do the same thing. Right click, left click and hold, then right click. So we have it. So we can delete one here, and we delete one here. So I think we are good. So we have another 2. So you just click and click. You highlight both. If you want to highlight both, you can just click, then you hold your shift button and click on both. So you do the same thing, your left mouse button and right click, same thing, and right click. So that has been achieved. We've been able to sort this out. So all you need to do is just to select all like this, hold your left mouse button and align with your pick tool. So after selecting, you press Ctrl G for you to group all. So then you now move it to the position. As you can see, there's a difference between moving like this, you get, and if I should press that control key, it will give it a straight movement, you get. So when you are moving, always press your control button for you to get a smooth and straight movement. Alright, so here we have a very deep white, and here we have a very light white. So all we need to do is just to select all. We pick our transparency tool, put it, select it, then we go to none and make it uniform. You see, we are getting close to it. So it is not as bright as this, so we can go to starting transparency, then we increase the transparency to some around 70, depends on what you want. Again, so we have it on 70 now. So this is very close to the edge, so we move it down to the edge. You get it? So this is still part of the background. Understand? It's not a work. It's just part of the background. So anything, you can use anything to start the design. It depends on what you want. Now I'm just showing you how this is done in case you want to use it to create your own graphics. So it's not compulsory you go through all the steps I did. All what matters most here is for you to know how this is done, so you can apply it to your own work and what a particular tool can do for you. So let us go straight to this line here, this line, this line here. That's what we'll be doing now. So we also go to the rectangle tool, we come to the edge of this for us to get a perfect one, then you draw a straight line close to the edge here. Do you understand my point? So in CorelDraw you cannot just start editing, start reshaping rectangles or circles. You have to convert it to curves. So you have two options of you converting to curves. You can use this button here, convert to curves, or you can press the Ctrl Q button, or you go to arrange and you also see convert to curves there. So any one of it, we just click on convert to curves. So now the moment we click on convert to curves, you will have the access for you to reshape your shape. Is it rectangle, circle, anyone? So for you to reshape, you will have to pick a shape tool. You can also click the F10 for the shortcut. So the shape tool is what you will use to reshape it, as you can see, to reshape the size to whatever you want to reshape it to, anyhow, anyway. So we are trying to reshape it to something like this. So it all going to be done by you just shifting this up and you shifting this down. These are called nodes. You pick this node, you pick this node. So you pick this node here and you just shift it down. So you just have to make sure it is equal. So as you can see, this is bigger than this way, so you just have to try to balance it. Is it balanced or to remove a little? So you can also use an arrow tool to shape, or for you to achieve your 100% balance. So I think we've done that. So you go to your color bar or color palette to choose your preferred color, so you can make it feel an outline, understand? So it all depends on what you want. So as you can see, this is close to the edge, almost close to the edge here. So you can just as well shape this up a little, so you can see that it is not as it has leaf the square shape is no more there, so you can just undo it. Then what you need to do is just to make sure that this is what you understand. So you must be wondering what I used to achieve that immediately. So when you click on an object, you have two options: for you to resize and for you to rotate and skew. You get, so I just use this skew here to achieve that in which I did. So it maintains the same line, but I was able to achieve that. So I think this is a little bit, this one is a little bit tiny to this, so you can just go back to your shape tool, click both nodes, both upper nodes. You can click one, then you hold your shift button to click the second one, so both can be highlighted. Then you use your arrow key to shift it up a little. You get, for you to get the right shape. As you can see, we are done with that. So the next one is just for us to draw this box. This is very simple. You still pick your rectangle tool and locate where the box is, and all you just need to do is just to draw. Yeah, so we've drawn it, and we need to make it look like this, the way it is. So after that, you click on it. You now right click on the color. You see, that is the outline. You give it the outline color. So we already have the outline color. Now we want to make it deep. We want to increase the outline color. There are also two ways in which you can do that. Directly from here, you increase the outline to whatever you want, 3 or 4. If you are okay with 4, I think we should be okay with 4 here. So if you are okay with that, you can go on with it. Fine. So that is done. It's not compulsory you get exactly what I'm getting here. You understand? It's not compulsory you get the exact thing I'm getting when you're not trying to forge. So you can just observe all my steps and apply it to your next design. And this is how this is done. So let's go to I'm trying to get every shape that is necessary for us to get before we go into the text. So here we have 3 stars here. So all we need to do is just to go to the polygon tool. You click on it, you will see the star tool. Then all you need to do is just for you to draw your star. Very easy. Anywhere you give it color, you remove the outline. Yeah, removing an outline makes your work much more neat compared to you giving it an outline. In some cases, you will give some design outlines, but in most cases, I remove every outline. So all I need to do now is just for me to arrange it the way this is. So I think, yes. So now we are going to talk about the rotating aspect of it. As you can see, this is facing here. This upper part is facing here, while this is facing here. So all you need to do is just to double click on it, on your star, then you click on your rotating tool, and you rotate. So after you finish rotating, as you can see, it's very simple. So you do the same steps in which we used to duplicate, and you do the same step here also. So as you can see, this is bigger than this, so you can just press your zoom button for you to zoom so you can see it clearly. For you to resize, then come to the upper part or the lower part for you to reduce the size to whatever you want, then to increase this. in our previous design, the middle one is bigger, if I'm right. See, almost close to the upper one, so you can still increase again, then you bring it down a little. So you press your F3 or your F4 to zoom out. F4 it is for you to zoom. I think this is way bigger, so they can as well reduce it to, also reduce it. So that is done. So this, we have the three APC colors, which is blue, red and green. So we'll have to draw that too using the same method for this. Now, to make your work faster, you can use the same shape for you to achieve other shapes rather. So you come here, the same duplicating method, you can scale it down. You can see that normally if I did not press my right mouse button, I will have this, you understand? But if I scale down and press my right mouse button, I will have this. So I have two now, as you can see. I already have two. So then I can now come down here to place it wherever I want it to be. Am I communicating? So then I have to balance it using, so I have to use my shape tool to balance it. I will select both nodes here, then close to make it align. You see, to make it align just the way it is here. So I can as well remove the outline. So all I need to do, this has covered the star, so I need to bring the star back up. So you can use your shift page up, you can see, or you go to arrange order and bring the front of the page. So you bring it up, it comes out. So we need to cover this edge. We don't want this edge to show. We don't really need this edge to show, so we have to bring our shape tool, select this, and we just find a way to hide it behind the star again. So we just have to hide it, so you can as well hide it like this. So now we've done that. That has been hidden. See, I think we're on our way, and we just have to get our color right. Simple as that. So we all just need to do is just to duplicate. Okay, now as you can see, this line is way thicker than this, so we just have to delete it and come down here to reduce it. So we can come down here to make it somewhere here for us to get a perfect shape. We can do like this. So we just have to check if this is the way it is here. So I think here okay, that's another angle here. So I think this is even getting more interesting. So you can come here, do the same thing, close the gap here, it can cross. So you use your shape tool to stretch this out. So you send your star, shift page up to the front, you change your color to red. No, sorry, you highlight this and change the color to red. So you do the same thing for the green. So you hold your left mouse button, then right click, and your right mouse button to duplicate it. So this we will have to reduce this down, way down. way down, then we take this shift page up. So then you have the screen. Select this and we have this screen. Wow, the red is so very sharp. Now that is done. As you can see, we've achieved the box, the shapes, the circle, and the stars. So this, I know with this you've learned one or two things, and don't forget to watch the part 2 of this. So in second part we're talking about how we're going to arrange the man, the text, the arrangement, and every other thing, and this loop. So see you soon.